Coming up on the FA.UCE podcast.
To the day I'll be distant, because I remember her voice, even if he sounded me tripping. Oh, that American accent. Don't ever bite your lip like that. Don't ever bite your lip like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. But yeah. Oh, but just too far. Hey, hey, ho. Hey, hey, ho. Yo, mom's out.
Happy Mother's Day.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Salo for lava, my little late bull of Yanaka, and welcome to another episode of the FA.UCE podcast. Joining me today, we got Chris Setsu, all the way from FA.UCE in Inala. Changing location.
Close enough.
All the way from Kunda in Australian Brisbane. The old mayor of Kunda is Siona Nahelu.
Malo lei.
And over here from Hamilton is Mr. Yopu Plastic Aso. Welcome, I'm your host today, Sino Masase, all the way from Zilvia. I am the Smoker Kimba. We're going to take it over to my correspondent over here to translate for our non-speaking English and Tongan audience.
Oh, te whātala whātu te lele pai emle maro Samoa, whia male nei tūla le awhi alopi ngō Chris Maile FA.UCE
O whelo
nu o vai tele o lok tamatau o ia nei le sunga ia Sione helu all the way from Kudna.
Thank you. Did you just call me a sunga? That's all I heard, sunga.
Lau i tūtau o tamatau Tino Masese. They call him the Smoker King. And directly in front of me, le yopu aso. Talofa lava.
Malo boys.
Hey, that was...
Hello. And in Tongan, No, I'm actually fluent. Don't test me.
It's transparent.
What is happening, boys? What is happening?
Balinese, mate.
That was good. That was a good translation for...
Yeah, just Tongan.
Did you understand everything Chris said?
Yeah.
Speaking very fast.
That was awesome, mate. That was awesome.
Subtitles on for you, mate.
Hey, kawaii. Radio Samoa.
It's been 2 weeks. What's been happening, boys?
Man.
Where have you been? What's been happening? And who did you eat? Oh, sorry. What did you eat?
Just been working hard, man. Just waiting for this baby to come.
Nice.
Hopefully this week, eh?
Yeah.
So this is my final.
Looking for a new host?
The final.
Oh, well, we've been doing nothing. I've been busy celebrating the World Championship of the Brisbane Reds.
Yes, we are the champions.
Until we lost a few days later.
Now, see, the Highlanders played our B team, so that doesn't really count. Like we just had to. Some of the boys were still on the bender in New Zealand, so we had to rest them up. Get ready for this week. This is the real final.
I think that was the development team, mate. Highlanders too.
Oh, they've been developing for a few years now, is it?
The club team, man.
I know. But in saying that, it could be a good thing. They got the champions this week. Yeah, it's like the champions game this week, Crusaders versus the Reds.
Yeah.
Champion of the world.
Yeah.
Champion.
Then we know who the world champions are.
Crusaders got lucky last week.
Yeah, they got very lucky.
You know what? Brumbies. How good, eh?
Imagine if the Reds played them, would have been a blowout.
You're lucky.
Hey, what about the Force?
You're lucky.
Oh, Force. I wish I could watch it. Stan Sports cut it off in the last 20 minutes. But,
That's a very good point.
the replay was good.
How good is Rob Valentini?
He's good.
Who is he?
Who?
The audience don't know who he is. Who is he?
He's the
my Fijian Tangane.
he's a blindside flanker for the Brumbies.
Oh.
Yeah, the young cat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mate, he was unreal. He's
cat.
just, man.
He picked up the slack, eh? Like, he
Yeah.
was the Samu and Rob Valentini. He reminded me of Jerry Collins, the way he was just on the ball.
He was just ruthless. But it was good, though. I mean, I reckon there was a lot of pressure for the Reds and the Crusaders.
Yep. Hey, guess who else got a win this week for first time?
Who?
The Hurricanes.
Thank you, dude. The Hurricanes right there, bro. We won.
It was a bit touch and go there.
They struggled a little bit there.
It's a win's a win. A win's a win. We'll take it.
I see some holes in the, the present fence in Samoa, mate, but their defense, similar.
We're giving everyone a go. Giving everyone a
Similar.
go.
Giving everyone a go, is it? Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that is the that is the update. That is our update this week.
Yeah, sorry, there's no smoko this anymore because people have been complaining there's heavy breathing on the podcast. But yeah, coming soon. But coming soon.
So we've all started again today. Day one again. Day one again. Oh, day one every episode. 7th episode. This is probably my 4th recycle on my diet.
But you've been busy. You've been busy with the Smoko King.
I have been busy.
How good is that?
But before we get to that, Chris, we got any shout-outs this week?
No, not this week. Just one main one. Shout out to Caxton for having us tonight. As always good. Coming through and everyone smiling downstairs at the Caxton. So if you're next time you're in Brisbane, make sure you check the Caxton out, the home of rugby league and rugby here in Suncorp Stadium. Thank you, very good.
Mahalo, Caxton.
Thank you, Caxton.
So we had Mother's Day go past. Did any of you boys cook for the mums or the wifeys?
Bro,
I did.
Up and early, mate.
Or the next baby mama?
I missed that one. I had a big night before at the Christmas Reds party. Forgot to go home. No, it was my birthday this weekend, so she made it even. She forgot about it. So it's equal. Anyways,
how many? You got heaps of siblings, or is it just a?
No, just brother and a sister.
Oh, so she forgot
Yeah.
who you are.
Can you change the subject?
Anyway, what did you do for mumsies? What did you do for mumsy or the wifey?
We woke up early, cooked up some burnt pancakes. And,
nice.
Yeah.
Always the best.
And always the one
Good
man,
ones.
straight to the soul. And yeah, that was
What
it.
about you, Chris? Did she cook for you on Mother's Day?
So a funny one because I missed out last year. I woke up late. I had a big night the night before, so and I didn't get up to cook her breakfast. And she was sitting there giving me the eyes. So I was up at about 5:30.
Oh,
Bacon, eggs, and then French toast.
oh.
And I had made a
okay.
cup of tea.
Okay.
Had some juice.
I believe that he's such a good cook, this guy.
Yeah, so I did that for the mother-in-law's here too from New Zealand. So she said, I don't think I can't remember the last time someone cooked for me. So it's very touchy, mate.
Very nice,
Very
very
touchy,
nice.
touchy the heart.
chef.
It was good.
Is your mother-in-law still here?
Yeah, she's still here.
Look
Yeah,
at
so,
you guys go.
man, we were on a roll.
No
What
responsibility.
about you, Tino?
Yes.
Did you cook for the wife and the mother-in-law?
So, no. We had to postpone it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
My dad took mum up to the sunny coasts, and the other one was at a retreat. So we did it this week.
Happy.
Okay.
Happy.
Yeah, so we did a few smokers on Thursday.
Yeah.
Went to Grubby's and
That's so good.
the wine barbecue down to the Kruger,
Where's Kruger? Ipswich.
Ipswich, mate.
Red Bank.
For
apparently,
free. For free.
Goodna.
yeah.
Good tuna.
Well, you definitely know when you're in Goodness. So funny story. As soon as you with me, any suburb in Queensland, as soon as you enter that geotag or whatever you call that postcode, your accent changed there. So I was trying to, I was like, listen to me. So I was like, oh yeah, how was your day, babe? And then stepped in the fourth wheel, put my hand up like this, wound down my window. It's like, yep, I'm in the 4-3 now.
I don't know why you do that, mate. It's a lovely place. It's a place to bring up your family. And, yeah.
I was there. I was actually in Goodna the other day shooting a house. And Shona, you told me it was like immaculate, the most busiest place. Man, I got there, it was just a lot of trees.
What part of Goodna are you at, mate?
What kind of trees was you looking at?
Yeah, it was just a lot of...
Gets down to the trucks.
And it's far, eh?
It is far.
Well, I was like, oh.
All right.
Oh, okay, city folk. Too far. Speaking of far, what's happening? Oh, we're doing a rap battle.
Yeah, we are doing a rap battle.
This is new. Wow, this is
This
something
is
new.
one of the new segment games that we got going.
Well, we had this rap battle challenge because we were meant to have a special guest, special secret
man.
guest.
We can't announce who he is.
Oh, yeah,
Or they.
but he knows.
But if you cancel next week, mate.
We're still gonna go on with this rap battle, so he know the fight that's coming.
He was scared because I told him we have rap battle.
Yeah.
He knew Boom Bullet was coming. He knew Boom Bullet / us Willow was coming.
Oh, a bit nervous now, eh? I'm sweaty, is it?
What are you freestyling, eh? Because he came late.
That's what we're supposed to do, aren't we?
Oh, is it?
Or did we all right? Did we all?
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Freestyle, don't worry about my pen in my bag.
We're meant to start at 6, but he came at 7.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Who's gonna start it? I'll start it. Okay. Aye. Gang of that. Aye.
Gang of that. Gang of that.
We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, I'm here with my mate Tino Yobs and my mate Chrissy. They're all plasticky. My mate Chrissy ain't been kippy, but that's okay. He's on Chichi. I eat the booty like Cici. My beats not no Chichi. Paper, rip. I don't need the paper. Sip. Who's next?
Yop's next.
That's a mean one. I like that one, mate.
Hey. Yep.
Yo, hey. Yo, this is yo, hey, what's up, yo? Let's go. Yo, this the yachts, ain't no stop, look no doubt, for my block, cause I'm ready to pop and lock, take it from the top. So I be chillin' reminiscing, to the day I be dissing, cause I'm with my boys, you better be sounding be tripping. That nigga, that's it. Don't ever bite your lip like that. Don't ever bite your lip like that. One, two. Don't bite your lip like that and look at me and your nigga. Oh, man. Wow.
Who's next? Who's
That was
next?
a rap. That's the only rap.
Oh. Yeah. This is a good one.
What's your phone number?
This is a good one. Oh yeah. If I'm over here, who's over there? Hey ho. Hey ho. Iya ho.
Yeah. Oh.
Ding dong. I got the ding dong. Oh, he's so big, he's so strong. See that boom bullet there, man. He's so big, he's so strong. Oh, he looks like King Kong. Sorry for my wrong. Chick. Hey, on top of the mountain there is snow. Come to the green light, you must go. I'm going to the shop to buy Primo. Hey ho, how low can you go? Yo, Tino, you ho.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, that's my guy.
Come on, Spaghetti.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, I can't eat words. I can only eat,
I was waiting for the healthcare. It was practiced before.
Yeah,
you was your healthcare.
but it doesn't make sense because when I rap, I sound Asian, like I can't speak English.
You sound Asian.
Asian. I can't pronounce the words because I'm not trying to be racist or anything.
Wait, that was actually pretty.
My mate shocked me with his.
I'm reminiscing with the boys.
American.
Yeah, what do you reckon? You know what?
Listen.
It's funny, that rap is like the same rap you rap at all your drink-ups.
Is that what he said called it?
Yeah, man. I was waiting for the super futuristic spear.
Oh, man.
All right.
That whole warm-up came out in that one.
See, that's why I was like, don't worry about the warm-up. It's the warm-up coming right now.
All right, our topics for this week. Fuck, we got some interesting topics and some nostalgic
Hit us.
memories coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So, this week we are going to talk about, remember when you were younger and you wanted to sleep over your cousin or your friend's house? What were some of the ways that you asked your parents to go over to your friend's house? Was there, a particular way that you had to do it?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
My classic.
Because you were scared.
Yeah.
You were scared to ask the water
Of course. Yeah, well, I was the little brother,
Yeah.
So my older brothers told me to go ask. You know, we won it over. I got it over, and then as time went on, and you get a bit older, then the responsibility goes to the younger sibling. So had a little sister, and it was.
What did you ask your parents for? Like, what was the?
Yeah, it was. You know, we try to go sleep over. You know, we say, can we go sleep over? It's just one night. You come back 2 weeks later.
Hard. School holidays.
School holidays.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What about you, Chris?
Classic one was I got my mate to ask my mum. So instead of me asking my mum, my mate to like, just say that we're gonna go play PlayStation or something like that. But yeah, that's probably the classic one.
So were you allowed or?
Nah.
I was the youngest, so I knew it was like from my two older siblings. I knew that it was always a no. But I remember it was like under 14 grand final, we won. And I knew the answer was going to be no, but I still asked, just in case. I was like, oh, Mum, can I sleep over at the coach's house? Because his son played as well, because all the boys are sleeping over. I was like, oh, can I sleep over? I was like, no, church on Sunday. Like, okay. Then after the grand final, we went to his house, and his parents were like, oh, John, is it time for us to go drop you back home? I was like, no, it's okay. I'm sleeping over today. I wake up in the morning, get dropped off because my parents called the house. When we were getting dropped off, I was sitting in the car when my mate's dad was driving me home. Like, I thought I was going blind. Like, you know, you see, I couldn't, my colours, I couldn't see the colours. I was looking out the window, I was like, I said, praying to Jesus, please, I will never do this again. And then I got home, and that's all I remember. I don't know from there. So I never did it again. Yeah, I never did it again.
Never sleep over your friends.
No, never asked. Just now.
That is.
Do you know?
Wow.
Anything that's heard?
No. So we obviously, because when you grow up, you know your cousins are your best friends, and you do everything with. You go to movies, you go over. You know, you do all the bad stuff. You know,
you date them and stuff. Yeah, carry on. Oh no, I was finished your sentence. Yeah. Oh, you're saying? Oh, it's just.
It must be a Tom thing.
No, because I can see what he's reading on the laptop. I can read it. Sorry for the interception over there, man.
That was a good one.
Shauna's on fire tonight, mate.
Carry on.
After the last episode.
No, but you get your cousins. You don't date them.
Yeah.
No, but I used to ask my cousins, like my cousin, if we're going to my house, then he will ask for me, and if we're going to his house, I'll ask for him. But that was our gateway to get to parties. Like, I tell the auntie that we're going to my house.
Oh, really?
And he tells my dad that we're going to his house.
It was like a lupo.
They're thinking 360, you know.
And that's how you have a kid as a teenager.
This is a family podcast.
Yeah.
Right, sorry.
But did you guys ever sneak out? Like
A lot.
Or did you just do the falanka once and not come home? Or did you just...
Man, it was, both,
Like what? Well, did you ever hide at your cousin's house because you're too scared to come home?
Oh, man.
And just make and make believe, like think, oh, my parents are going to forget that I'm gone.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Just test it.
Test the boundaries.
Did you? What about you, Chris? Because you always got thrown in the boot. Did they forget to take you out?
Hello.
I'm here. Can I have in the boat, please? 4 days later, still in there.
All right.
Sneaking out, probably a few times. Not so much.
Mate.
Oh man.
You know, when you're that age, you're a teenager, and you know you wanna try everything and anything under the sun. So
No, but
But like now, I've got like little brothers.
Yeah.
He's about 15. I'm his scapegoat.
Oh, true.
Like he'll go to his games and stuff, and then he won't tell me. He won't tell mum, and then it'll be like he'll text me say, "Oh, can you come pick me up?
I do that for my cousins. So,
Can you come pick me up? Just tell mum I'm with you.
No, you know.
If mum rings, just say I'm with you.
I thought about sneaking out a few times. Like when you talk to girls, oh, you want to meet here? And like, no. I know. I don't want to die. Yeah, I don't want to die.
Nah.
Plus, goodness, far away from all the other people that used to come to my school. I was like, oh, how do I get from there? Catch the train, walk 10 hours? Nah, sorry.
What was some of the dumbest things you did when you wagged school? Like you just wagged school, or did you wag school?
No, that's you guys. I didn't wag school. I love school because being at home was a chore. So I can't wait to go to school.
Oh man, always wag school.
Did you wag school? What did you do?
No,
Where'd you go?
We used to go out to other
Just to
schools.
the welfare centre.
Was it? yeah. We used to just didn't want to go to school. Just go back to train.
Did they have trains
Eat
in New
lunch.
Zealand?
Eat lunch. No,
Yeah.
go train. Rugby train.
Oh, rugby trains.
yeah.
Rugby.
Yeah.
That was it. Eat your lunch and
Well, you never wag school.
I feel like you boys are holding back. Like,
Yeah.
you guys want to...
You're out of school now.
Yeah.
Everyone's watching.
You don't get hiding. You get hiding.
no,
Nah.
we used to go wag school to go to other schools.
Oh, did you actually go
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
change your uniform or something?
No. Go in you go in your uniform. You go meet up with other girls from the other school.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, back in the school
Yeah.
days.
Oh, you definitely would have wagged school, Wavell, mate.
Yeah.
You guys are known for wagging school.
Funny story.
Tell me the story.
So I went to Wavell State High. What's up, Wavell? And our shopping centre, Chimstone's like 5-minute walk away from Chimstone. So we all decided it was
Hold up. You do not make that in 5 minutes. If you know it's not 5 minutes. But carry on. I imagine you walking 5 minutes. Sorry for another interception. Carry on.
anyway, 5 minutes, 5-minute walk. So we all decided Thursday after lunch, we were like, fuck this, let's go. So we walk as we walked into Chermside, there's a bus stop, and then you go into, there's an entrance, everyone walks across the road to go in. As soon as we walked, we saw our vice principal, and she was walking towards us. And then she goes, you, my office tomorrow morning. And then got to school the next day. And then they called our parents to tell them that we weren't at school and stuff like that. So we had detention for 3 Fridays. In a row, every Friday, got to go pick up
Rubbish
3 bags of rubbish or something like that. And then it was good for us. We got yelled at, but one of my other boys, not so good, eh? He had a massive bruise from on his back,
he got smoked.
shoulder to shoulder.
Wow.
It was 2x4. He had you could see it's Jesus died on the cross like this. And then both his thighs, when we had training, where you're footy, you could see the bruises come down his leg.
Do the crime, do the crime. Don't do that. Be like me, stay in school.
Stay in school, get
Become a solid.
So we learned our lesson. Don't go to Chermside.
Wow.
Why are you going to Chermside? Just window shopping.
Pretty much, just walk around, do nothing, wait till you get.
You just go and you walk around the shopping mall and.
But you didn't went to school.
No, never. I love school, mate. I love
But you
so
went
much
church.
fun. That was after. Okay.
They went school, but went church.
Spin us No, I never wagged school. I enjoyed it, You get out what you put in, Get out what you put it in.
Solicita.
Thank you.
So this is one good tongue, mate.
Just like your diet.
Get another person in there. It's still pending.
Every Monday.
Remember, boys, we're here to uplift each other. Come together. Come on.
Just hard.
Come on.
Very hard.
If you want to fight,
Remember, he's from
He's probably
Goodna.
the only person from Goodna who can't fight.
No, I've seen it.
I don't just because I feel like it would be
Gentle
dangerous.
giant.
Hey,
Peaceful.
Oh man, I remember one game in Portugal. I got into a little scuffle. I didn't throw a punch. I pushed him. He went flying. I was like, I would say sorry. He got up, full punched me in the head. I was like, just look at the ref. Everyone's like, oh, we thought you were gonna beat him. I was like, nah, I'm too dangerous. Too dangerous.
The bluffing.
Anyways, where were we?
Anyway, now we got another one. We've got new school methods versus, old school methods versus new school methods.
Right.
So, coming like we've modernized how we, meet people, social life.
Right.
Like how we meet, like our networks through Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
That's the new school method. Like Tinder, Grindr, dating apps.
Oh, yeah.
Dating app. And then we got churches.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
That's another one.
That's a good one, mate.
10 years ago, we had churches like us polys that grew up in church. It was
Yeah.
the church scene, like your combines or you mingle with other churches and stuff like
true.
that. You meet other girls and
Actually.
yeah.
You see those girls, they all dressed like fierce supermodels to church on Sunday. So relax, there's your castle. I wasn't so much that like growing up because most of the people were there at church were my family. But like after school, I started going to like Palangi churches with my mates from school because I went to a Christian school.
Yeah.
So like, oh, let's go try out this church. Let's go try out this church. But it was more like just to go check out the church. Like everyone's singing, putting their hands up. But no, it's good. He's still in the church. Shout out to my mate Sloan at Hillsong Church. He's still there.
You know what?
I'll see you soon, mate.
You know what Sienna pray for? X-ray vision.
These guys say,
Nah, because he wants to see the inner beauty.
Yeah, oh, chill out.
Fine.
Transparency.
What about you guys? Like, did you meet any girl? Like, obviously, you guys dated in your own church and your cousins.
never.
But did you have any friends?
This guy is. I don't
No,
believe
never.
this. He reckons never.
Yeah,
Because
no, not
when,
in church.
when you're in a small community and
No,
you
but I know what you mean, though. I mean, I know what you mean. Though.
and you think
Are you an angel?
Oh, mate, do you see those ones? You see, you got you see all the youth ministers. It's like, oh, it's a youth minister. Next minute, he's dating the youth. It happened too many times. That's what I'm saying. Too many times.
There's some slides.
not
Too many
it's like,
times.
did you date in the church or was it?
No, I never dated in the church. But we did when we were younger. We used to want to go to like church games and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
just to
Other churches.
see other churches, and,
Yeah.
put the gel in the hair. Those days back in the day. But no, never.
What about you, Chris? Did you guys?
Yeah, I did. In the church. The sly ones.
Yep.
Sly ones.
Yes, he did.
He went to the same school too. So
Were you the ones that? Were you one of the ones that? You want to go out with me? But don't tell nobody.
don't say anything to your mum.
Keep this a secret. We're cousins.
Don't tell auntie.
Oh, yeah, well.
Oh man, close the door now.
Why is Chris in the bathroom again?
Oh man.
I feel like we need to say a little prayer and ask for forgiveness for this section.
Yeah.
We're just
Anyway.
going through what old school, new school methods were like.
Oh, yeah, technology. Technology.
These days we have Tinder, whatever, Grindr. You just flick through, swipe right, swipe left.
I don't know, man. Yeah. But no, like back in the days, there was like Bebo and stuff, and you like
Bebo.
send hearts, and so you go,
Yeah.
oh, why are you sending me a heart? Baby. You know what's going on. You know what's going on.
And used to have like other halves on there, eh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, did you?
And it was
Yeah.
it was like a big thing, eh? When
Like
someone-
MySpace, your top friends.
Yeah,
You put in the girls, oh, why am I your top friends? I never talk to you. Like, baby. This is how I get it. Didn't work.
I only had one friend on MySpace, and that was Tom. I love Tom.
Tell me.
He was everyone's friend. Hey, was he the creator
I think so.
Yeah.
I didn't do the studies on. I just put 1 and 2, 62 together.
But did you have a crush on the pastor's daughter or son?
No way. No way.
The pastor's my uncle's. No, thank you.
Yeah, no way.
No
Hey,
way.
I'm just feeding the question.
Oh, do you ask the question because you had a crush?
I know. Is there
So
something?
why is he asking? We should be asking him.
Did you
Crush on the
have a crush on your FA.UCE's daughter, mate?
No.
Lie.
But I didn't date inside the church.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Not just judging you.
What's classified as dating in the church?
I don't know, you date someone in the church.
Like how long? How
Within
long?
your pulenga.
Like-
Within your pulenga.
Yeah.
You have your.
See, I had a girlfriend in church in mum's church.
Nah, but funny
I was lying. So I didn't have a girlfriend at church.
No, but I'm just saying. That's probably how your parents met, in church or something.
Yeah, back in like.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're talking about the island.
think so,
the
I think-
island-
I think so
Talking
too,
about
yeah.
FA.UCE churches,
Yeah.
you know, like all the island churches. Yeah,
Because the motto
these are
was...
the issues we got to talk about.
Because
But if they're in church, right, and they're not related, does it really matter?
Nah.
Doesn't matter, right?
But if they're related, then obviously it does matter.
Yeah.
They're related to mate.
Yeah.
But some just don't care.
yeah, true. No, because I know some people that within the church that you know all grew up together, but then married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah, I know a couple
at-
too.
at-
I know a
yeah.
couple that are.
But at the start, it was like, oh, yeah, it was like, oh,
There's all the Roma calls at church. Oh, quite gigi.
oh, mate, don't they all talk? Eh?
Shut up.
all right,
Anyways.
we'll leave that subject there.
Fuck that one up because
We will come back. We'll touch on that, later. No pun intended. Anyway,
That's on the next season.
let's touch on something else. Who was your favorite WWF or WWE wrestler growing up? Like, who was it? And what was your favorite? What was your favorite move? What was the iconic move that you always did if you were playing with your brothers? Because everyone played
Yeah,
wrestling growing up.
man, it was the Ultimate Warrior, no
Ultimate
doubt.
Warrior.
Man, he was a beast.
face paint, everything. He used to run in.
Yeah.
He used to run in non-stop. Fly in and finish someone off in like 5 seconds, then run back off.
Finish someone off.
Oh, sounds like a mate of mine. Anyway, we take it. Yeah, it is. No, my favorite was Dwayne Johnson. Yeah,
Ric Flair. Woo!
he was good. Yeah,
Ric Flair? Was it
it
your
was
one?
Ric Flair.
Nah, mine was the Dudley Boys. Yeah, I like the Dudley Boys.
Mine was
The
the
double
opposite.
D's.
My
Double
one's
D.
Scotty Tuhori.
Oh, the worm.
Fashion.
Scotty.
Bro, you guys are
Bucket
like
hat with
old
a hole
school
in it.
wrestling. I don't know any of these ones.
Achoo. Fuck.
Who do you know?
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Mankind, Undertaker.
Well, that's still,
yeah, that
fun.
was-
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
around that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must have stopped watching for a little bit.
Channel 4.
But did you ever do the Triple H? With
Water.
the water bottle? You
Nah.
spray?
Now, did you ever do the, you know, the...
Oh,
yeah. That was a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DX.
Wow.
You used to get a hiding. You did that in your project. No, it's a wrestling. It's a
Do
wrestling.
you know what that means?
Even that was generational, eh?
Yeah.
So there was that, like back in the day, we used to always go like this behind
Yeah.
someone's back. And then now, it was like the dabbing, eh?
Oh, yeah, John
Eh,
Cena.
So it was real, like...
Okay, see me.
Even back then, Steve Austin would do that, and your mum goes, "Come here, come here." I'm gonna piss your teeth in. I did it to my younger brother. I was like, "Dad, if mum talks, you just get like that."
But what,
Mum gave him a
like, did you...
gun.
Man, I reckon my house, we've broken all the walls
Yeah.
in the bedroom. And we had those standalone cupboards, remember those?
Yeah.
And then as soon as we break it, we'll move and then we'll clean the room so it looks like, oh, Mum, look, we cleaned the room.
Oh, fuck.
And not until we go to school and then they start cleaning the
Yeah.
room and then they see the home. you come home and get a whole
Not
other
a
wrestling.
wrestling. Not a Royal Rumble when you get home.
Come and get that frog splash.
Oh man, how good is wrestling? Wrestling's not as what it used to be though as a kid, eh? It was like a thing to watch
Yeah.
and wait for, eh? 8 p.m. was always like,
Yes,
oh, yeah.
either SmackDown or
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw.
I know. And WrestleMania,
Yeah.
we used to wait for.
So remember back in Samoa was late as about 11:30, 12.
Yeah, but
because
everyone used to wait for it.
They shut their TV down at 1 o'clock,
Yeah, something
in the
like
morning.
that.
Yeah. So it was the last program, and they always used to play The Rock every night.
Limited channels, limited
Talking
channels.
about iconic, Polynesian wrestlers, there's many, there's a plethora of them. Was there any from Tonga? Was there the...
Yeah.
What was his name?
I don't even remember the names.
I know
Haku.
No, it was...
Wait, Haku?
Remember that old mate with the Tongan Deaf Group or whatever that one is? Tongan Deaf Group. Everyone used to try and
Yeah,
do it. I don't know
Haku,
what-
right?
Yeah, I think it was.
And then he used to do the one where you spat in someone's face.
yeah, that was the one.
Yeah.
Well, that's who I was trying to think of.
Yeah, Haku.
And there's the other Tongan guy, John Cena. John Cena. He's a really big one. He's pretty up there. But,
Oh,
Rey Mysterio must be one too.
Mysterio kills.
Rey Mysterio.
Huh?
Rey Mysterio.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. You look like him too.
I'm sorry.
Dominant 69. Oh, sorry. Dominant 60. Oh, sorry. 619.
69.
Oh,
That's his finishing move.
Just
what wrestling were you watching, mate?
Hello, Scotty Tuari.
The church topic is finished.
Oh,
Stay out of it, Chris. Stay out of it.
Stay out of it.
What was the age? What was your first drink? What age? And when was the first time you drank in front of your parents?
Jeez. Oh, man.
I was a late.
I was late. Yeah, it was late. Can't remember.
Yeah, I was about 18. My first alcohol was, do you know the Karuba?
No.
Yeah.
It's like a rum,
Oh yeah, the
like
brown bottle. yes.
rum, and one of my.
In Samoa.
Nah, this was in was actually at a touch comp. It was like a New Zealand secondaries touch comp,
Oh, yeah.
and a couple of us went down, but we weren't allowed to play because we were too old. So we just got on the piss the night before.
This is when I remember these too. This is when Chris was unreal. Everyone wanted Chris to play touch and tag for their team.
What? Because
But then
he was 17 playing under 11.
he was over age. He was back in the day.
There you go. Why?
Yeah, the only thing that makes you look old is your beard. But that's a good thing.
Oh, stay a chop.
What was your first drink, Yops?
Man, my first drink.
Round about the first time you had a.
Yeah, that's probably me too.
What'd you have? What'd you have?
I had my first drink with. I think it was with one of my best mates. We what you call it, snuck some beers from my older brothers and stuff, and then went around the corner and we had like a bottle or two, and then put us to sleep, and then they found us, and that was it. Game over. Game over in the morning.
Those
but-
fouls?
Yeah, fouls. No, but it wasn't too bad.
Did you just like drink in front of your parents? Because I still haven't drank in front of my parents.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Now?
only started
Nah,
drinking.
never.
I only started drinking
'Cause my parents don't drink.
later. Yeah, my parents don't hardly drink either.
Yeah, my parents had it. Like, was it my brother? I remember the first time my brother did it in front of my parents at our cousin's wedding in Fiji, and Mum's in denial. I'm like, oh, look at your favorite son, Sake, getting drunk. He's like, no, he's not drunk. It's a wine. It's okay. I'm like, it's not wine. That's a beer. And then she gave me a smack for trying to say that he's drinking beer. But no, I still haven't drank in front of my parents.
Yeah.
And you're what now? 40.
45, and I never will.
That's respect.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Respect.
I've probably been hungover in front of it, but not,
Yeah.
never drink in front of it.
Yeah.
What about you, T?
Oh. Maybe when I was like
10?
like 16.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like so I went to parties and stuff. I drank there, but in front of my parents was like 16. And then they said stop.
Yeah.
And then I never drank in front of them, but I just always came home drunk, like from like going out and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I think my parents knew I drank. Younger, when you go out and then you come back, and then obviously it reeks of like alcohol.
Yeah.
I think they knew, but they didn't want to confront me.
That's what happens when you drink Imperial.
My mum used to warn us all the time when we were younger. She's like, "Oh, your dad used to be an alcoholic and never drink." Oh, yeah.
No.
And look at you now.
Look at me now. I made it. Sorry, I missed Mother's Day.
Oh, Yops, this was a question for you. Since it's Aotearoa month, music month in New Zealand,
Yes.
Aotearoa music
Yeah.
in New Zealand, what were some of the classic artists and music groups that you guys grew up? Like, we only just heard it from afar.
Yeah.
But you know, growing up, living in New Zealand, who were some of the artists like?
Oh man, there was heaps. There was like the Herbs from back in the day. There was like Eddie's was big. There's Tiki Tane that was there. Scribe.
Honest.
Man, there's so many.
I've never heard of them.
No,
You know
These
that
things that
always on my mind. Yeah.
Still waiting for a release in Australia, though.
He's there was heaps of it was good music there. What was the other musicians there in New Zealand? That
Nesian
big?
Mystic was massive.
Nesian Mystic was
Oh, they were
huge.
big.
They were
Nesian Mystic
massive.
was mean.
Jam or Jam?
Jam or Jam.
They don't really go off.
Oh, really?
Really, yeah. I think it went off more here.
Then he had a few
Because
songs.
all their recording was over here. So
Yeah. Then he had a few songs that was a hit. And
Yeah.
there was what was the girls group? It was like
Pacific Soul.
Pacific Soul.
Pacific Soul, yeah.
But a lot of good individuals.
Even that is it Marina Davis.
Yeah, Marina
She
Davis.
was mad. She was mean.
Yeah. No, but wow.
Like our version of your music when it came over was all like fresh off the boat.
Yeah.
Remember fresh off the boat?
Peter Guns.
DJ Tickles, DJ Tickles, and
That's
DJ Peter Guns, Better Guns.
DJ Rock with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Tickles, yeah, no, it was massive, because I remember like the flea markets in Otara. Everyone used to go there on Saturdays, and they used to sell the CDs.
Oh
They
yeah,
had like from volume 1 to volume 39 or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was all good music too, so
We used to dub our music off LimeWire. Have you heard of
Oh,
LimeWire?
yeah, and all the virus.
Yeah. You take your disc and then you put all your music in and then you write your songs.
The most iconic song from Lima was Tupac. How do you want?
Oh, did you guys use LimeWire for music?
Yeah.
I just download something else, like
videos.
Talking about technology, remember the tapes?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
So, like, you know, your parents, you know,
Yeah.
got your cassette tape in, you had to rewind it or fast forward.
Use a pen.
flip it over.
Yeah. And then my auntie was like, you know, there's no more videotapes. Tell him, you know.
Yeah.
One of the mothers, there's no more videotapes coming out because they're going to the CD, the DVD. And my auntie was explaining, what's a DVD? What's a DVD? The videotape. The videotape. Malo, the videotape.
There's so many technology stuff that's happening there.
Even now, because I used to burn CDs for my dad. Like he plays Tongan music in the car. He's like, he's even the other week. He's like, oh, can you copy the CD? I'm like, oh, my things don't have CD-ROMs anymore. He's like, oh, I'll find a computer to do the thing. I was like, mate, trying to get him on MP3s like on his phone and stuff. He's like, oh wow.
You should give him a DVD.
Technology, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the tapes.
Yeah, that's so.
But you have you tape it off the radio, and at the start, you're like, B105. and then it goes to your song.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I remember that song that I played, like, was Dilemma.
Yeah.
oh, yo.
Yeah, that was the one, press record. But the radio station had a thing in the middle of the song, because everyone was doing it in the middle of the song. And your tuning is
so annoying. And it's stubbing onto the tape and it's like, oh, here we go.
so you kind of had to like time it, because you knew what was happening.
Yeah.
So you kind of had to time it. Went to press pause.
Yeah, stop, and then you go.
And then re-record.
Yeah, far out. Oh, man.
We got any questions?
I did have a question, actually.
When are you coming home? Oh, no.
Oh, dude, that's a good question.
Thanks.
That's a good question.
That's not a good text. I got one from Keith fucking Boa. When are you bringing out a FA.UCE crop top for Sione?
Bring it up.
Hey, I'm gonna do it right now when I get home.
What did you want? A crop top?
A crop top for Sione.
JT, when are we getting a Fijian on the show? And Freeney doesn't count.
We have one.
I'm a little bit Fijian. No, but we'll get one in a few weeks. We get old Joey Lala.
Joey Lala.
He's keen to come on.
Yeah, he's cracker.
So thank you, JT. Thank you for the question.
I think JT wanted to come on.
Oh, bring him on. We'll bring him on at the same time.
Someone goes, what did the Samoan say when leaving Disneyland?
Fa Mickey.
Wow, wow. Your boss. Mickey.
That's good on, mate. I've actually seen that one a while back.
This is from Keith. What's your thoughts on the new Manu Samoa logo and name changes?
Next question, thank you.
I reckon it looks nice, eh?
I love it, mate.
That was the same guy who designed the South Pacific logo,
you know how-
2019. See, in Samoa, they don't have Photoshop. They only got paint.
That looked like a Photoshop, not Illustrator.
Got, Windows 95 paint.
Yeah, man, that looked like holy.
Um,
that was it.
You know what? The logo that needs to come back is the Samoan man.
That's
Yeah,
that's
for the OG.
OG one. Yeah,
When Samoa was really good.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're still good.
coming back.
Yeah.
They're still good.
Yeah.
Coming
It's
back.
no good.
Yo, one more thing. Well done to Fast Day.
Congratulations. Yes, fast.
The Fast Party.
So the
No more Stui.
The politicals.
The political
Prime
party.
Ministers.
very,
Oh yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't know that.
So if there is no more rebuttals or whatever going through the High Court, female will become the first woman.
Prime
Samoa.
Minister.
First woman Prime Minister of Samoa.
Okay.
And she'll be, I think she's second in line. I think her dad was the first,
Her
wasn't
dad was the first, yeah.
Yeah, her dad was the first, and
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really into politics, but that was probably one of the best news I heard
Yeah.
today. So it's good.
Okay.
Congratulations, fast.
Malo fast.
Tino, what's the
Malo.
fast in Samoan, mate?
Maro
ole
so
fa'a
Ole fast.
fa'a tuas. Fa'a tua.
Thank you. Moving on with the questions. Another one from Keith Hagenboa. What's things you can say about rugby that you can't say about your missus? Think about that one. Things you can say about rugby that you can't say about your
I
missus.
don't really have anything.
You're scared.
Why are you laughing like that?
You know you have heaps, mate. You know you have heaps.
What
mate.
can you say about rugby?
I'm an angel.
Can't say
I'm an
about your
angel.
missus.
It's a more, get off me.
My mate's suitcase is gonna be back there outside the house, and he gets.
Get off me.
This is a hard one. This is a hard one.
No, it's pretty easy.
This is a statement from Freeney. Why doesn't Tino have anything but kippy jokes? Grow up, mate. Is there something you want to talk about, mate? Get something off your chest?
It's because Freeney's still not keeping.
Oh, here's a decent one. Okay. Would you rather look strong or be weak? Wait. Would you rather look strong and be weak or look weak and be strong?
Oh,
Be weak and be strong.
look weak and be strong.
Look weak and be strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because you're fronting if you're looking strong and you're weak.
Fronting, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You're
The what?
fronting. You're fronting.
What if you think? What if you look weak but are weak?
Oh, what are you looking at this one? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Next week, run a straight challenge.
Podcast down at Wish next week on Thursday night training.
Should do that though. Do you want to run it straight to you, see what happened?
Oh, bump it off
Oi!
Just did a podcast down
in my dreams.
Anyone got any more questions?
I did get a question a couple weeks ago. It was from Joe, and he goes to me, He goes to me, hey bro, what's your involvement with FA.UCE?
Joe.
Joe Royal.
Oh,
Yeah.
funny
and
that he.
I feel like it's something that we need to clear up. Yeah.
Anyone want to talk?
We're all collaboratives. We all just here for a laugh, mate.
So Chris, he is the brand owner. Him and his wife they own FA.UCE. Yops, obviously, he's one of our collabs. He owns his own piece of. He does media like photography and videography. He's got his own business, and he's affiliated with us. Sione and myself, we're from Pig Athletic Club, so we're the pack boys. So we do all the degenerate stuff. We're the bad boys.
Well, pretty much the idea of the podcast came along. I wanted to do because we're like the Pack podcast. If you haven't checked that out, it's sort of different. Well, I wanted to have a podcast directed at us Islander community. Yeah. So I hit up Chris here. He's already got the FA.UCE brand and thought, why don't we collab and come together and bring it out and see what happens. This is what happens.
And voila.
One guy's FA.UCE, and that's our Smeagol, mate.
Yeah.
Joe's the Pleasant Counties, eh?
Yeah, he's the man.
All right. So have you got any licensing issues?
Hey, come at me, mate.
I had one more question. Someone asked, they liked our stories about our fresh parents. Like they want to say if we have any more stories about our fresh parents back in the days or siblings, someone doing something fresh. They love the stories. So any more?
It's funny. One story is when I come home with my friends that are they're not Samoan, and then my dad tries to speak English, but then he keeps speaking English, and then when he talks to me, he speaks English. And I'm looking at him like, I'm looking at him like, and he's like going hard out speaking English. I'm like, bro.
I think all the parents. My mum does that too. Yeah.
When your friends over here.
Yeah.
When my uncle first came from Samoa here, I was young. I was like 6 or 7. Anyway, we've all woken up, had breakfast. He had a late flight in. He woke up, and the man came straight in his ear. He had his towel on his shoulder. He came straight and washed his face and brushed his teeth at the kitchen sink.
Carry on, Uncle.
Last chance, Uncle.
And when fresh people, when they wash their eyes, like,
bro, you can hear the
splash on the plates and everything.
Made in the classic ones. The
That's the alarm clock, man.
mate, it's 4:30 in the morning, mate.
Oh, bro,
yeah, bro, that was I was like, is Uncle okay? But yeah, that was we're at the table and then old mates come on.
You got any fresh?
That's a classic.
One of my close mates, Tim Williams, when he first broke into the scene, New Zealand Sevens and then on to the Chiefs, I had him come over. So he came over one morning, and because Mum worked night shift, so she finished work and came in the morning, and so obviously we were just sitting in the lounge talking, and Mum just walked in, just like, hey, turn around. Mum's a big rugby person, and she didn't realise it was Tim, so she was like, hey, turn around. She made her breakfast and then went downstairs to where the bar is and had food down there. So when Tim left, Mum came back and she goes, who's that kid? I was like, oh, Kimo. He goes, oh, Kimo. Who's that? He goes, oh, Nana Williams. He goes, why did you tell me? Why did you tell me? I was just, sign the autograph or something. So, yeah.
Big famous guy.
Yeah, famous guy.
My dad's got too many fresh stories. This is probably recent. I think it was last year. Got back, and he, year before, he needed passport photos. So I was like, we'll go to the post office. So I went down to the post office, and walked in and got served. And she was a bit chatty. And then my dad's like, where are you from? He's like, and I was like, I'm here. I'm from here, Australia. And my dad goes, but you got an accent. Where's the accent from? She's like, no, I'm just here from Australia. But my dad didn't notice when we walked in. She's deaf. She's talking like, oh, you know. And my dad's, oh, where you from? Oh, your accent. So I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, oh, Dad, mate, come on, mate, have a look with your eyes. It's not an accent. She just can't. She can't hurt you. So thank you, Daddy. And
Tell them about your dad's trick play.
trick play.
When he tricked your mum.
I don't want to talk about that. He tricked her so many times. That's for the next podcast. Because that's a good one. Oh, it's a good one.
Tune in for the next one so
it's a
you
good
can
one.
see Shauna's dad's tricks, man.
No, I think that's all for today.
Yeah.
Today.
We've got some stuff that we need to go through, but I don't know if we want to do it here or after.
Yeah, do it now.
We got some cupcakes. It's our boy Shauna's birthday yesterday, so we'll treat him with
Happy birthday.
a birthday song and some cupcakes.
Malo.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo
And I'll go
27.
get the things, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, go get the
that's
thing.
right. Birthday boy.
What are you now, like 27?
27.
27.
27 years young.
27.
Don't worry about what my bus would say. It's different.
As you can all see, we've all been wearing our lot of shirts.
Yes.
You know, those who are cultured, we have deep roots to culture, except for Yops.
It was our idea too, eh?
Your idea.
Oh, man.
But at least
That's
the
late,
people
that's
do
late.
know that you are actually plastic. You
Transparent.
don't have anything cultural with you other than your name.
Far out. That was basket.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sione. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip.
Hey.
Manuelo Wassofana. Manuelo Wassofana.
Thank you for tuning in, ladies and testicles. If you're listening on Spotify, make sure you give us a 5-star rating, give us a follow. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure you share it with everybody, share it with your auntie, and subscribe.
I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna wish you a happy birthday from the bottom of my heart. One more. I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna wish you a happy birthday from the bottom of my heart. Once again, special guest next week. We got next week. Special guest next week. We got Tom Fangasi joining us next week on the podcast. Tune in. Subscribe.
You got a blow chop.
Once again,
Blow chop.
thank you, Caxton, for having us. One more blow. Blow it like you mean it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.